55,773 provided 7th Cavalry throughout the Indian War duration. In 1873, Colt presented the famous Model 1873, also called the Single Action Army, the Colt. .45 inches, not to be confused with Colt-made models of the M1911 semi-automatic, or just, the Peacemaker, one of the most popular pistols ever made. It is still in production, together with various clones and lookalikes, and its overall appearance has actually remained the exact same given that 1873. Although initially made for the United States Army, the design 1873 was commonly dispersed and popular with civilians, ranchers, lawmen, and hooligans alike. Its design has affected many other revolvers. In the U.S., the conventional single-action revolver still ruled supreme up until the late 19th century. In Europe, however, arms makers fasted to adopt the double-action trigger. While the United States was producing weapons like the Model 1873, the Europeans were developing double-action designs like the French MAS Modle 1873 and the rather later British Enfield Mk1 and 2 revolvers. Britain relied on cartridge conversions of the earlier BeaumontAdams double-action for the Smith & Wesson M&P revolver in 1889. Colt introduced the design 1889, the first truly contemporary double-action revolver, which varied from earlier double-action revolvers by having a swing-out cylinder, as opposed to a top break or side-loading cylinder. Swing-out cylinders rapidly caught on, because they integrated the best features of earlier styles. Side loaders, like the earlier Colt Model 1871 and 1873, offered a rigid frame, but needed the user to eject and fill one chamber at a time, as they turned the cylinder to line each chamber up with the side-mounted loading gate. Smith & Wesson followed 7 years later on with the hand injector, Model 1896 in. .38 unique cartridge. The Model 10 went on to end up being the very best-selling handgun of the 20th century, at 6,000,000 systems, and the .38 Special is still the most popular chambering for revolvers in the world. These new weapons were an improvement over the Colt 1889 design since they incorporated a combined center pin and ejector rod to lock the cylinder in position. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.